Right now in your Fast Track to 7, more space, more bathrooms, better concessions, and a 90,000 square foot convention center all at the Fargo Dome. That's what voters in Fargo are deciding today. The renovation and expansion project would cost $140 million, and today's big vote is asking you to foot part of that bill. Now, a yes vote would bring Fargo's sales tax to 7.75% and bump the lodging tax up 3%. This measure needs 60% of the vote in order to pass.
No one likes a tax increase, but it is 0.25%. Doesn't apply to groceries, and we can't really wait much longer to do something with the Fargo Dome. And time is now. The longer we wait, the more expensive it will become.
You can vote today beginning at 7 a.m. So in around 7 minutes, those polls will open. They will stay open to 7 p.m. at 3 different locations. The Fargo Dome itself, as we continue our live look and check-in this morning, the Fargo Civic Center or the Ramada Inn located on 13th Avenue. And hey, the weather looks good if you're getting out there to give your vote at the polls or if you're just getting ready to head out the door as we send things over to our meteorologist this morning, Lisa Green, for a look at our Start Team forecast. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, not too bad. We do have a little bit of fog that's greeting some places in the valley. Some of us dealing with some fog that's more dense in the northern valley. This is our view in Grand Forks. You can see it's looking a little murky here from the East Grand Forks side of the Red River. And this is an area where temperatures are in the low 20s along the Red River and east. We're a little milder. Wind is out of the north at 3 miles per hour, so not much wind at all. And visibility, at least at the airport, reported at 1 mile right now. And sunrise happening after 8 o'clock again. So we got to wait on that to help start clearing away some of this fog. And in Fargo, you can see visibility is down slightly looking out toward downtown Fargo, and a temperature of 27 degrees, so mild, with wind that's northwesterly at 7 miles per hour. Visibility is at 7. And so radar and satellite is looking pretty quiet. There are areas where we have a little bit of cloud cover that's helping to prevent our temperatures from dropping in the east and prevent that fog formation. And then there's the fog out west. And we do have that dense fog advisory in places around the Devil's Lake area until 9 o'clock this morning. And, we may see that fog last a little bit longer as time goes on. Here's a look at our visibility reports. New update from Grand Forks, now down to half-mile visibility there. Grafton's at a half mile. Cavalier is at 3/4 of a mile. And Candia is sitting right at 0. So that's an area where that fog is quite dense. Carrington is at a 1/4 mile visibility. So again, focusing in on the north and west. Jamestown also down to 2 miles. And looking out to the east, not so bad. Visibility being reported up to 10 miles in that area. At the bus stop, temperatures, again, going to be a little milder this morning in areas along the Red River and into Minnesota. Will be in the 20s. Watch out for students waiting out at the bus stop with that fog and walking into school this afternoon, getting into some mid-30s and some sunshine. And then those temperatures soar for Wednesday and Thursday. We're looking at upper 40s into the 50s. It's going to be very warm. That does lead up to Friday, which is a first alert weather day. We've got a chance for a wintry mix and some wind on Friday. We'll be tracking for you as it gets closer.
Yeah, well, we knew winter had to show up at some point this week, huh?
Yeah, it's still feeling very much like we're in fall here, especially for tomorrow and into Thursday.
All right, well, I can appreciate that. Thank you for the update, Lisa. North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum ending his run for the White House just weeks before the first primaries and caucuses in Iowa and New Hampshire. Burgum says the decision to run for president came from a place of caring deeply about every American. He says it was a mission to reestablish trust in America's leadership and our institutions of democracy. The North Dakota GOP presidential caucus chair says he was surprised by Burgum's announcement yesterday.
I'm disappointed that the campaign didn't do better than it did. But I think in the long run, the market was telling him that this wasn't catching fire in America. And so I think it's probably good for him personally, good for the people of North Dakota that he pulls the pin and comes home.
Robert Harms says you can only spend money on a campaign for so long. And if you're not getting the results you want, you have to make decisions accordingly. An unexpected loss for the Moorhead Police Department. Canine Zeke died over the weekend after a medical emergency at home. His handler, Brett Music, rushed Zeke to the emergency vet where he passed away. Zeke was deployed more than 150 times during his service to the city of Moorhead. Now he and Music both received a prestigious Case of the Year National Award from the National Police Canine Association for the apprehension of several suspects and firearms during a Fargo shooting. A Fargo woman searching for answers after her car window was smashed for the second time. It happened over the weekend along 4th Street North. Here's a look at that damage. The woman says she found her back window shattered with a cement block nearby. But here's the kicker. Nothing was taken from her vehicle either time.
Just please stop. Take into consideration that other people are just also trying to make ends meet, and this just sets us back even further. So please just be nice.
Police are now asking anyone in the area with any cameras to check them for any footage. If they find anything, to contact police. Well, check out this Grinch. Security cameras were rolling when someone pulled up along another car in California, cut off the ties, holding down a Christmas tree, and stole it right from the top of that car. Now, the people who bought the tree did end up getting a replacement for free, but so far police have not arrested the Grinch. Man. Well, despite predictions of a rebounding economy, inflation has even Santa tightening his belt this year. A new survey from Wallet Hub found 1/3 of Americans are now skipping gift giving altogether this holiday season. 1 in 5 plan to apply for a new credit card to try to help with those holiday expenses, but nearly 1 in 4 say they're still paying off last holiday season's credit card debt. Well, just in time for Taco Tuesday, Mas Tequila restaurant in West Fargo is reopening today after a major fire in the restaurant's ceiling caused a several-month shutdown over the summer. The fire happened back in August and caused a lot of smoke damage to the kitchen. We'll take a look at the most expensive Babe Ruth memorabilia ever sold. This 1914 baseball card of the former Home Run King's rookie card was auctioned off to an unidentified buyer for $7.2 million. The card shows Ruth as a 19-year-old pitcher. Now, this specific card is only one of 10 still in existence. And rounding out our newscast for you this morning, a New Jersey elementary school had an unexpected visitor over Thanksgiving holiday weekend, and it was all caught on police body cam. This is where officers were chasing down a deer that jumped through a window, scrambling around the school building. The animal causing a big mess, but nobody injured. Thanks for joining us today. Take care, everybody.